Hey y'all, welcome back to the continuation of our European vacation. We are flying over the Atlantic Ocean, and oh my God, it was scary yet so beautiful. We chose to fly on North Atlantic from JFK to Paris. Now, I did make a tiny mistake here by booking our flight to Rome from a different airport. So we had to take a welcome pickup ride from Paris to Beauvais. It was about 90 minutes, and I think it cost us about $150, an expense that we definitely could have saved on if I had planned a little bit better. They definitely have buses that take you from Paris to Beauvais, but we just couldn't figure that all out at the time. And so once we landed in Beauvais, we got out and about and checked out the downtown area scene. And of course, we had to pop into a bakery to find us some sweet treats because we knew we would want some after we had some dinner. So we found this cute little bakery. We tried out our French, merci beaucoup, and we got some yummy treats. Then we headed over to a cafe, got some food. Yeah, it may look a little different, but let me tell you, it was something good. And y'all know I had to show y'all my first European passport stamp. Yeah, baby. So check this out. It is about 9 o'clock at night right here, right? We creeped out because we're like, wait a minute. Is the sun gonna set? Then comes 9:45. And this is how it's still looking in Beauvais, France. And we're like, will the sun ever set? And so we were just like, okay, maybe it's because we're closer to the northern hemisphere that it takes a while. So cool. And of course, I had said, hubby, show us that key to get into our Airbnb. So cute. I love that our Airbnb host picked us up in this black classic car. He took us to the airport so we can catch our flight to Roma, Italy. And we chose to use Ryan Airline. Everyone would say it's like the spirit of Europe, to take us on our adventures around Europe. It was cheap, it was clean, the stewardess were nice, they had a cafe, they had yummy snacks. I didn't have a problem with it. We paid extra to book our seats, so we were the first to board and the first to get off. Cool with me. And so we had a nice flight over to Rome, and check this out. Amazing. I was so happy to see the coast of Italy. I was truly beside myself and my family as well. I mean, this is our first trip to Europe, so who wouldn't be extra excited? Once we landed and headed to our Airbnb, we had to stop at the grocery store to pick us up some stuff to stock our Airbnb to cut out on costs of eating out. That's one way that we save money when we go out of town. I know some people prefer hotels. We prefer Airbnb so we can prepare our own meals some mornings, mainly breakfast. And so it was exciting just to go shop in the grocery store. We picked up some dinner, delicious. And the next day, y'all know, it was time to get out and pound the pavement. Yes, we are in Roma, Italy, baby. Ain't no stopping us now. We were too excited to be walking the streets, checking out the sights, hearing the cars zoom by, hearing the language, the Italian language, and making it over to Trevi Fountain. What a delightful treat for us. Now, the fountain wasn't going at the time, but it's still a beautiful sight to behold. My eyes were just amazed at everything that I saw. And of course, what do we do when we're in Rome? Gotta have some gelato, baby. That Snickers gelato was the best. And again, we just walked around, took in some sights. We made a mistake one night going to the opera. We were on the wrong night, so we stopped at this little cafe and had dinner on the sidewalk. It was a cute situation. So the next day, we headed out to the Colosseum. My eyes, I'm just lost for words just looking at the site, looking at this arena, knowing the things that occurred, seeing places like this where they kept the animals. So it was time for them to go out and fight the gladiators or do whatever they had to do. It was just so magical for us. I will say this, when booking your ticket, your entrance ticket for the Coliseum, you will have to fight for your life, literally. You have to get up early in the morning, USA time, and fight for your life to get tickets. And have to know exactly the right date to book them, because I believe the reservations open up 30 days in advance each day. So you have to be on point, set your alarm, your calendar, your clock, whatever you need to do to make sure you can book your ticket on the day you are looking for. Otherwise, you'll be left trying to find a tour operator who is going to charge you exorbitant prices to get this ticket booked, y'all. And of course, when in Rome, you must see an opera. And this night they were playing Othello. Oh my God, we were super excited to experience this in one of Rome's oldest opera houses. And then the next day we got on the big bus, and this gave us access to even more sights to see. So stay tuned for part 3 of our European vacation.